Started.
Okay, so friends, I'm Dr. Heena or in the maths session for scholarship exam. Now our today's topic is operation on the numbers. So we had learned so many operations on numbers since your first, second standard you had learned it. We add numbers, we subtract them, we multiply and we divide. Okay, when we add number, the figure or the number increases. Subtraction, multiplication, division, you all know about the different operations on the numbers. So in this session we have to learn how to add 5-digit numbers. First simple addition and then addition with carry forward. Okay, addition with carry forward also you had learned in your second, third, and you are learning till now also in the fourth standard. Okay, so we will move ahead with the topic. There is nothing some special rules or anything trick here. You just have to add. Okay, now see in the first exercise the first sum is uh, 79,999 plus 1. Now see, if you add 1 into 79,999, it becomes 80,000. You can add by taking it aside or putting it on the board. 79,999 plus 1, 1 plus 9, 10. 1 will be carry forwarded. 1 plus 9 again 10, again 0 will come down and 1 will be carry forwarded. Likewise, it becomes 80,000. So your correct answer is option number 3. Now again here 3 figures are given and you have to add 3 of them. You can add them by taking it one by one or writing it uh, one another, one above other, and you can add them. Okay. Now see 10,000 plus 1,000 plus 999. Again you have to add this 10,000 plus 1,000 plus 999. So it become 11,999. ओके, आप लोग एक के नीचे एक ऐसा लिख के उसको ऐड कर सकते हो. So this is simple addition sums. You all know how to add them. So we will not waste our time. Uh, then here in the next sum again 2,500 or you can say 2,500 plus 3,500 is equal to 6,000. Then 2,499 plus 3,501 is equal to what? Now if you look the problem carefully, you can see that 1 is subtracted from 2,500, that is 2,500, and 1 is added to this 3,500. So if we subtract here 1, if we add here 1, the value remains the same. So your answer is 6,000 only. Okay. What is the sum of the smallest 4-digit even number and the greatest 4-digit odd number? Now you must know which is the smallest 4-digit even number. So smallest 4-digit even number is 1,000 and greatest 4-digit odd number is 9,999. Now you add both of them, 1,000 plus 9,999. So it becomes 10,999. Okay. So your answer is option number 4. Now the difference between two numbers is 17,529. The smaller of two is 14,613. What is the greatest number? Now see, if suppose A and B are the two numbers, if difference in between them is 17,529, if smaller number, that is B, is given to you, which is 14,613, so you have to find the value of A. So what you will do here, you have to just add this 14,613 to this 17,529 and you will get your answer. So you all can add. This is for your homework. Okay. Now the next one. 5 and quarter thousand plus 4 and half thousand and a quarter to 100. Now see, 5 and quarter thousand. You must know what is the value of quarter thousand. So quarter thousand ka value is 250. Okay. Now 5 and quarter thousand means 5,000 plus this 250 means 5,250 is 5 and quarter thousand. Okay. Now 4 and half thousand. So half thousand means 500. So it becomes 4,500. And quarter to 100. Quarter to 100 means 25. So add all of them, you will get your answer. So 5250 plus 4,500 plus this 25. So it becomes 9,700. One second. Sorry, quarter to quarter thousand. 5 and quarter thousand plus 4,500 quarter to 100. We will add them. 5250 plus 4500 plus 25. Now add them. 5, 10 plus 2, 2, 12. 1 will be carry forwarded. It becomes 8 and this 9. So 9,825 is your answer. Okay. You have to just add all of them and you will get your answer. Okay. So you must know what is meant by quarter to thousand, what is meant by half thousand, what is meant by quarter to 100. Okay. Now you have to find the missing number. You all can find it. So I will not waste my time here. Now we'll move to the next exercise. Now see which digit should be there in the box. Again you have to add and you can find the digit. Now the next one is xy yz is one number plus xz zy is another number. We have to find the value of xyz where answer will come in the number which is at the place of y, that is y thousand, y hundred, y. Okay. So think logically and you can find the answer. See, we can keep this first option as a xyz means x is equal to 2, y is equal to 4 and z is equal to 2, and you can check whether the answer will come in the same fashion. Now see, 2 plus 4 becomes 6. Okay, if we keep the values like this, but we are not getting the addition as a number y, so this is not the correct option. Again we will put this, again we find that this is not the correct option, again this, and ultimately if we put the fourth option as x is equal to 4, y is equal to 8 and z is equal to 0, you will get all the answer as 8888. So your correct answer is option number 4. Okay, you can check. Now 1500, 15,000 and 15 we have to add. So write all the numbers first and then you can add them and you will get the answer. So this is also for the homework. It is very easy question. Now 36400 plus 50 tens plus 25. Now first you should have to write the 36400 as a number. So 36400 means 2 zeros on 364. Okay, because 100 contain 20. Now 50 tens, or you can multiply it with 100. So you will get the value of 36400. Now 50 tens means 500 and 25. Now add. You will get your answer. 25, 4 plus 5, 9, 6 as it is, 3 as it is. So it becomes 36,925. Now where is such an answer? You can check. 36,925. The first option is 36, 10,000, 92 tens and 5 unit. But it is wrong. Okay, because we got the answer as 36,000, not 36 10,000. Okay, so we'll check the option number 2. 36,000, 92 tens, 5 unit. Yes, we got the answer 36,000, 92 tens and 5 units. So your answer is option number 2. Now like this you have to solve the next one. So this one is for your homework. Again quarter to 100 and half thousand, you must know the value of these things. Quarter, 3/4 100 means 75. Okay, now on the expressway under social afforestation, 3575 neem trees and 2320 karanja trees, 4335 jamun trees were planted. How many trees in all were planted? You just have to add all the three values. Okay, these are the word problems. You have to convert it into the normal sums and then you can solve it. Sujata purchased 25,167 worth of school supplies and 38,465 worth of uniform for the students of ashram. How much she spent? Again you have to add both the figure. You will get your answer. An organization collected 18,951 rupees, then 15,350 rupees, 25,200 rupees during the first 3 months of the year. The amount was provided for the slum area children, and what was the total collection? Again add all the three. Okay, so these are the simple word problems. You all can add on your own, so no need to explain. So we'll move to the next topic, which is based on subtraction. Now as when we add, we carry forward some number. For subtraction, if we have to subtract the bigger number from smaller number, then we have to borrow from the neighbor. Okay, so some problem are based on simple subtraction, some problem are based on borrowing wala sum. Okay, now the exercise. Which number is immediately before 1000? Now see, successive or adjacent number, they have the gap of 1. So if we have to find the number which is immediately before any number, we have to subtract 1 from that number. Okay, so the number before 1000, we just have to subtract 1 from the 1000. So your answer must be 999. Now you have to add 22,222. No, you have to subtract 1111 from this 22,222. So subtract. It is a simple subtraction. You all can subtract, but I just show you. 22,222 minus 1,111. 2 minus 1 1, 2 minus 1 1, 2 minus 1 1, 2 minus 1 1, 2 as it is. So my answer is 21,111. Again here in the third problem, again you have to subtract a number from the bigger number, so you all can subtract. Now see, in the fourth problem, as we saw in the addition, the same thing is here. 15,000 minus 5,000 is equal to 10,000. Then 15,222 minus 5,222 is equal to. Now see, in both the numbers, means in 15,000 and in 5,000 we had added 222. So as we add 222 in both the numbers, our answer will remain same. So 10,000 is the answer only. You can do the subtraction and you can check whether the answer is 10,000 only or not. Now see, empty box is given plus 7651 is equal to 11,177, which number will be in the box. So you have to subtract this 7,651 from this 11,177 to get that number. Okay, you all can do. So this is for your homework. The next is also for your homework because you have to find the number which is missing in the box. How much less is 13,500 than quarter to 15,000? Now see, quarter to 15,000 means 250 minus from 15,000. So it is 14,750. And how much less is 13,000? So 13,000 is how much less from this 14,750. So what you all have to do? You have to subtract this 13,000 from this 14,750 to get your answer. So your answer must be 13,000 and half thousand. Sorry, 13 and half thousand. So the first value is 14,750 and the second one is 13,500. So you have to subtract this 13,500 from this 14,750 to get your answer. When you subtract this, you will get the answer as 1,250. Okay, you all can do at home so that you have a idea how to subtract, or you all can practice those sums. Okay, now quarter to 1200 is equal to box plus 75. Now see, quarter to 1200. Now quarter to 100 means 25. Okay, so quarter to 1200 means in 1200 25 rupees is less, means 11,000 1175 is equal to box plus 75. So what is the value of box? You have to subtract this 75 from this 1175. So you will get the value of the box. Okay, I know you can do at home. What should be added to 2,500 to get 5,25,000? Now see, 2,500 means, again you all must know 2,500, and 5,25,000 means 5,250. Now how much should be added to this 2500 to get this 5250. So what you will do, you have to subtract this 2500 from this 5250. So you will get your answer. You subtract at home and you will find the answer. The next is also the simple subtraction. So I am not taking it. It is for your homework. Now see, the next exercise is based on word problem as we saw in the addition. Now, what is the difference between 3-digit smallest odd number, okay, and 2-digit greatest even number? Now see, 3-digit smallest odd number. Now first you tell me what is the 3-digit smallest number. Now see, 3-digit smallest number is 100, okay, and we want odd number. So if we subtract 1 from this 100, we got the number as 2-digit. So subtraction is not a correct operation here. So 101 is the smallest 3-digit odd number. And which is the 2-digit greatest even number? Now just now we saw 2-digit greatest number is 99, but we want even. So 98 is the 2-digit greatest even number. Now what is the difference in between 98 and 101? So 3 number ka difference is there. You can subtract and find the difference. You have to subtract this 98 from 101. Okay. There are 15,789 voters in a village. Out of them, 8,791 voters are males. How many women voters are there? What you will do here? You just have to subtract the number of male voters from the number of total voters and you will get the count of female voters. Okay, so subtract this 8791 from this 15,789 and you will get your answer. What is the result if 80,420 is subtracted from the number having 8, 10,000, 5,000, 400, 2 tens and 0 unit? Now convert this number 8, 10,000, 5,000, 400, 2 tens and 0 units. So it is 85,420. We have to subtract this 80,420 from this 85,420. So you will get the number which should be subtracted from this number to get this number. So your answer must be 5,000. Okay. The cost of washing machine of one company is given, that of another company is also given. We have to find the difference. You just have to subtract the smaller amount from the bigger amount to find the difference. Like this all the word problems are there. You all can solve it. You all are genius. So and in the school also you are solving the word problem, so it is not the big deal for you all. Okay, now some the next practice exercise, there are some in which we have to do the dual operation, that is addition also and subtraction also. Okay, so the first sum is Rohan had rupees 1350. You convert it 1350. His father gave him rupees 450. Now how much his father gave him? 450. He purchased a shirt worth rupees quarter and 50 quarter to 1500. Okay. Now see, quarter to 1500 means 14,075. How many does Rohan have now? Now what should you do? You have to first add this 1350 rupees and 450 rupees. So you will get to know how much rupee in all he has. Okay, so if we add this 1350 and this 450, you got the answer as 1800. So total he has 1800 rupees. Now how much he spent? 1475. So how much left with him? So you have to subtract this 1475 from this 1800. So you will get the answer as 325 rupees. Okay. Sorry, quarter and 1500 means maybe nahi. It is quarter and 1500 na, so it is 1525 rupees he spent on the shirt. So you have to subtract 1525 from this 1800, so you will get the answer. Okay, so answer must be 275 rupees. On the first day after Ganeshotsav vacation in the school, 469 out of 578 boys and 368 out of 467 girls were present. How many children were absent? Now you have to first calculate the absent boys, number of absent boys, number of absent girls, and then you add them to get your answer. So first subtract 469 from 578, then subtract 368 from this 467. Whatever value you got here and here, you just add them to find the absent number of children. Out of 56,359 trees planted on both sides of highway, 25,307 are the oak trees, 9,277 are the karanja trees, remaining are the neem trees. So we have to find how many neem trees are there. So first add number of karanja trees and number of oak trees. You will get the total number of both the trees, and then you subtract from the total number of trees to find the value of number of neem trees. So mixed problems are there. You have to do both the operation, addition also and subtraction also. So the same way all the problems are there. You try at home. If there is any difficulty, we will take this. Okay. So here I will take the leave. It was very easy topic, addition, subtraction. You all are learning from the first standard, nursery, junior, senior, KG. So there is nothing hard in it. So I will just take a short look on the topic. Okay, so we'll take the next topic in the next lecture. Bye.